Good morning, everyone. It's Michelle again. I'm coming to you with some information on uh, opening and closing of your daycare. I have spoken with many family childcare providers, and they are confused as to what they need to do. And so I just want to read to you a little bit of the letter that I wrote to family childcare providers. And I hope that this will bring a little bit more clarification as to what you can or you need to do in your family childcare business. Dear family childcare providers, at this time of the COVID-19 coronavirus, we are faced with many uncertainties about what to do with our businesses. There are many unanswered questions and very confusing information that may contradict each other that can bring about frustration and anxiety. I, for one, could not imagine such a thing occurring, but here we are. In the meantime, as we wait for clarification, next steps, and answers, I have provided a checklist of things I am doing to help me prepare. And so I have 5 things that I'm doing uh, to help me prepare that I hope you will find helpful. And number one, do not panic. Do not make do not do not panic. It does not make sense to become anxious over something you cannot control. Take things one day at a time. Stay healthy or build your immune system. Number 3, create an outlet. Do not watch the news every 5 seconds. Learn something new, exercise, do something you need or have been wanting to do. Number 4, write down a plan of action in case you do close or stay open. Set guidelines for yourself and your clients. If you're open or closed, you want to include in your plan how you will operate when you are open. For example, how you are washing hands, preparing food, how children will nap, procedures for coughs, fevers, and illnesses, how parents should conduct themselves as they enter and exit your home, your operating hours, your pay schedules, and your activities. If you close, you want to include in your plan dates of closing, when you will open, pay during your closings, how you will contact them if there are changes, how you will clean while you are closed, changes you've made when you open. And you want to put all of this in writing. It is very, very important that when you are conducting a business, even we are doing our business outside of our homes, it is still important to be professional and to have these things in writing and to state it clearly to your clients. And lastly, whatever your decision, be okay with it. Uh, like I said, these are times of uncertainty. We don't really know what to do. We haven't really received guidance on what to do, particularly those of you who are caring for subsidized children. And so I know that um, we will probably be receiving some information soon as to a lot of the questions that you may have. And I know some of the questions you have regarding subsidy payments range from do I have to use my closure dates? Can I extend my hours? Can I increase the number of children in my care? Can a client or parent go to another provider or center if they are subsidized? Will I still get paid if I use my closure dates and a client or parent goes to another provider or center? If I use my closure dates, will I get those dates back? And am I eligible for unemployment if I close? And some other questions you might be thinking about, or you may want to think about if you are thinking about closing. What does your policy handbook say about times of extended closings? Will you still get paid? Are you willing to continue caring for children? Am I feeling too anxious to care for children currently? Am I at risk of getting sick if I stay open? Will I be able to pay bills if I close? Do I have a financial backup plan? And if I close, will my clients return? Now, I've also provided some resources, um, which includes a lot of information from the CDC, and they even have a poster or a small little poster where you can put up in your home or you can give your parent clients so that they are aware of some of the steps that you are taking to keep their children safe. and to keep yourself safe. And I also have information on the COVID-19 from NAFCC. And for those of you who aren't familiar with NAFCC, it is the National Association of Family Childcare. And so that has really been instrumental in providing a lot of information to us in regards to workshops, webinars, things like that. And speaking of webinars, there are a couple of free webinars that will be coming up soon, starting Friday and one on Monday. And the one on Friday, March 20th, is from 2 o'clock to 3:30, and that is given by Early Childhood Investigations. And the webinar is called Bracing for COVID-19, What Early Childhood Programs Need to Know and Consider Now. And the presenters will be Julie Luper-Coates, Jessica Rose Malm, and Tom Copeland. And you can register at earlychildhoodwebinars.com, and you want to click on the link, and that will take you to where you can register. If you cannot watch the webinar at the time that it is scheduled, you can always go back and watch a recording. And so you can watch it at your leisure. You can slow the video down, take notes, whatever it is that you need to do. And also there's one on Monday, March 23rd, and that is given by NAFCC, and that is called Dealing with the Financial Side of the Coronavirus. And that webinar is given by Tom Copeland. And for those of you who are aware of Tom Copeland, he has been very instrumental in helping family child care providers. And he has also written some really great essential business books for family child carers. And so that webinar is at 8 o'clock if you are the time zone Eastern Standard Time. So you would have to check which time zone you are in and register accordingly. And also, this webinar is closed for live registration, but you can register for a recorded version, and they will email you when that will be available. And so I hope this is really helpful to you. I don't have all the answers, but I do like to plan, and I do like to help other family child care providers to stay focused and to really structure and have a plan of action for the business side of family child care. So, like I said, I will leave all of the information for you so that you can read the letter for yourself and have some of the links for the webinars and the websites. Take care, and I will talk to you in the next video.